We about to get into some real dark shit right here. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's the Resistance. Back at y'all with another live stream. This time it's a documentation of my personal life. Yeah, it's more things going on, ladies and gentlemen. More things going on. Stay tuned. I'll be with y'all in 1 second.
Hit the lights! Everybody about to get killed out here. Like it for everybody.
Make sure y'all hit that like button. We about to get into some real dark stuff right here. Some real deep shit. It's the Resistance, y'all. So we just had before us was my daughter's mother, the one who put egregious reports out on me last year of sexual abuse of my child. And ladies and gentlemen, before you may say this is becoming redundant, let me give you the reason why I'm doing this. Because after everything that happened this weekend, there's still more stuff coming up. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have not only this woman right here who's withholding my daughter from me, but we have her family who's being harassing and defaming with comments on my YouTube channel. And I have no problem with that because all they doing is exposing themselves. So we about to get into it. Like I said, this is my daughter's mother, Latasha Clara Suppley. She's in contempt of court right now for not returning my daughter. I was supposed to have my daughter in my physical possession since April 26th, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? I haven't seen my daughter in over a year because she put these claims out on me purposely so I won't see my daughter and so that she can regain custody. It's a sick world we live in. We dealing with sick people, ladies and gentlemen. You better check who next to you because they might not be for you. You dig what I'm saying? So let's get into it, man. All right, so this is what we got going on. We got Latasha Clara Suppley, okay? 42 years old, date of birth 8877. Address 7460 Ruskin Road, Philadelphia, PA 19151. And you may ask, well, why is he giving that information? Well, let me just explain to you one more time. I've been hit with egregious claims of sexual abuse of my daughter. I stood strong for over a year. Sexual abuse claims got vacated and dismissed, and I was awarded in another state, the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, sole custody of my daughter, ladies and gentlemen. So basically blew them straight out the park And now when it's time to step up and do what's supposed to be done, she's withholding my daughter. So we got a picture of her right there. She looks like that. She can also look like this. She can also look like this. She can also look like this. Especially when it's a good harvesting season. There we go. And she can also look like this. She's a chameleon, ladies and gentlemen. She can look many ways. Y'all take your time and check that out right there. Latasha Clarissopoli. Guilty of parental kidnapping, will not return my daughter after she gave up egregious claims that I sexually abused her. No findings of that. No findings of that at all. Shout outs to everybody in the chat. Alvin Sims Jr., John Bender, Nicholas D. Petro. Appreciate y'all. Alabama Cameron, Stephen Reginald Lee. This is for all the fathers, man, for all the strong fathers out there. Don't stop fighting for your kids, man. So, like I was saying, I'm gonna take these pictures out. I think I'm gonna leave this one up. I think we're gonna leave this one up right here. We'll leave that one up, and we'll leave both of these up. Natasha Clarissopoli, ladies and gentlemen. Now, let me explain a little bit about this woman right here. She's a shit stirrer. Okay, I call all these women that I'm presenting to y'all the witches of West Philadelphia. All right, the witches of West Philadelphia, and I'm gonna tell you about these women within this family. Okay, they're shit stirrers. They dislike men like a motherfucker. Okay, they don't like men, especially black men. They don't like black men. Because I'm a prime example of them not liking black men because of what they tried to do to me. They tried to destroy me. Stephen Reginald Lee, that's my baby mom on the top of the screen. That's 2 pictures of her. Okay? She gave out egregious reports of me sexually abusing my daughter a year ago, which prevented me from seeing my daughter for a whole year. Didn't speak to her or see her. Okay? We went to court on it. It got spanked 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago today. Not only that, and that was in Philadelphia. Not only that, in Massachusetts, I was awarded sole physical custody. So basically, since then, I've been trying to get my daughter, and I haven't been able to because she's not opening the door. All right? So also since then, since I've been putting up my videos and broadcasting this situation, as I should, I've been receiving messages from her family, the other females, that are very defaming and at this point has become harassing. And we'll get into that. Y'all see all that. Stephen Reginald Lee says, bro, my ex won't even let me see my kids. I don't even have an address for mine. That's crazy, bro. You gotta find them. Seriously. You gotta find them, for real. So, first person we're going to get into, other than my baby mom, y'all just remember this is her. These 2 pictures right here is her. And first picture we're going to get into is her aunt. Okay? Her aunt Karen A. That's Karinaya. Let's get into her. All right? So, this is Karen right here. She's the sorcerer. Okay? Beware. You have to watch out for this woman. This woman is very dangerous. Okay? She'll have a hook up your ass faster than you'll sneeze. Okay? Faster than you'll be able to sneeze, she'll have a hook lodged in your ass. All right? And she comes off very friendly. You know? Sort of like, she's just that kind of person that attracts all light. But really, she's a piece of shit. I'm going to tell you why she's a piece of shit, because she's always in it for herself. She doesn't care about the girl on top of her, and the girl on top of her doesn't care about the woman under her. They don't give a fuck about each other. But what they will do is stick together when it comes to taking down a black man. That's what they will do. And this one right here, she has been facilitating and doing so. Last year, when I was approached by police who said that I had a protection from abuse order on me for sexual abuse of my child, a few minutes after the police left me, these two pulled up and they said, "You would never, ever see your daughter again." Spewing out propaganda in the middle of the street out of the car, saying, "How could you rape your own child? You bum. You're a piece of shit." And sped off. That right there, that gave me the sign, and it gave me enough knowledge to know that they were starting their shit. So I continued on and went back to Boston, notified the proper authorities, which was custody, family court, and basically my daughter's mother, she felt as though she was home free at the time because she put in these false reports and they had already restricted me from seeing my child. Geo68, I videoed me going to her house to attempt to pick up my child 3 times. That was a documentation to show that I made 3 attempts to pick up my daughter. This is a breakdown of the women who conspired against me to destroy me and to forever not be able to see my daughter again. So right here on the left, we got Karen A, ladies and gentlemen. On top, Latasha Claris Sutley, she's my daughter's mother, and this is her aunt. Karen A is Latasha's aunt. Okay, she's been an effective tool throughout the whole year of me not being able to see my daughter. She's assisted and helped out with things, gave ideas, and say this and say that. This is what she did. She's the shit stirrer, the sorcerer. All right. So the next person that we're going to get into. Oh, as a matter of fact, hold on. Let me just pull up something real quick. I want to pull up. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm about to pull up some things that she said about me on my YouTube channel. I think you guys would be interested in, in hearing that. So look, Karen A, this is a younger picture of her, as you can see what she looks like now. And you can add about 7 or 8 more pounds to that. But that's what she looked like. This is what she looked like when she was younger. Okay, so let me go into this is what she left right here. So this is to the video that I did live at her house, at my daughter's mother's house. And I titled Emergency Parental Kidnapper at Large in Philadelphia. So this is the comment that she left. "He's a horrible father. The baby is afraid of him, and he dropped her off at her mother's over a year ago. And like he says, and this is a quote, 'I need the baby so I can keep my food stamps and housing.' Hey, be a man. Stop living off the system. You abused the baby, and her mother will be posting these." Okay, so first of all, I'm waiting for these posts. I'm waiting for the posts, okay? And just some quick info for you real quick. Make sure you have receipts, because this channel is all about transparency and having receipts, all right? So let's get into this. He's a horrible father. The baby is afraid of him. Okay. I'm going to tell you like this. I'm pretty sure that the baby may be afraid of me because the baby hasn't seen me in a whole year. The mother has put egregious reports on me of sexual abuse. And if she's that ratchet, you know she's been putting stuff in my daughter's head for her to fear me. So that's already known. Now when she says he's a horrible father, I guess means backing up. Horrible father means that you abuse the baby and her mother will be posting these. So I'm a horrible father of abusing the baby. That's crazy because for a whole year, they were unable to produce any kind of evidence. And when I say they were unable to produce any kind of evidence, Philadelphia courts, who was handling the protection from abuse order, they vacated the order and dismissed the case. They vacated the order and dismissed the case, ladies and gentlemen. Let me show y'all that real quick. Everything that I show is facts and receipts and transparency. Okay? Let me pull this up for y'all real quick. And this is fresh. This was from 2 weeks ago, but I just received the order in the mail from Philadelphia. All right? And this is a little dark, but y'all want to be able to see it because I'm going to blow it up for y'all. And here we go. Let me blow it up a little bit. So, Natasha C. Suppley, on behalf of my daughter, who bears my last name, she's the plaintiff, I'm the defendant, John McCullough III. Court of Common Pleas of Philadelphia County, Pennsylvania, Family Division. There's the docket number, ladies and gentlemen. That's important. I want y'all to notate that docket number. Anytime y'all want to get the information, it's public record. Docket number right there. Whoa, see those arrows? Order to vacate. And now on this 13th day of May, 2021, the temporary order in the above captioned matter is hereby vacated and the action dismissed without prejudice after a hearing. Okay? And that's signed by Judge Arania Papadumitru. May 13th, 2021. Got the seal right there. First Judicial District of PA. And that's hanging on my refrigerator, ladies and gentlemen. And that's going to hang up there for a very long time. Okay? And I say that because, once again, these women tried to destroy me. All right? And it's so easy to put out those claims of sexual abuse against a man. And things could have went way worse than this. But see, ladies and gentlemen, this woman is sloppy. She doesn't know how to conspire. Oh, she could come on up, Stephen Reginald Lee. She is welcome, and the whole rest of the family is welcome as well. But I don't think they want to do that. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they want to do that. This is my First Amendment. I'm conducting my First Amendment right here. And what happened was I was wrong. And now I'm speaking about it to the fullest. I'm conducting my First Amendment to the fullest. Once again, this is public record right here. Y'all can check that out anytime you want. So, that was the comment that she left, that I was a horrible father. So let's get into the food stamp thing and the housing, okay? Because this is what Karen A. was saying about me. So, what happened is she lost the baby because she was in Philadelphia with the baby on kind of like a visit with a family member who was passing away, okay? Instead of doing what they were supposed to do for the family member, they decided that it was high time for the weeks that they were down there. And one particular night, they decided to get the car, take the baby with them, and put the baby in the back seat with no car seat, no pamper, and no coat. Went to a local shopping mall. There were people that seen the baby in a car by herself, and they called the police. Make a long story short, they locked her ass up. Family called me to come get the baby. I came and got the baby, went back to Massachusetts, filed for custody, and left this chick ASAP. But prior to that, maybe about 6 months, 7 months before this happened, we all moved from Philadelphia to Massachusetts together. Entered into the shelter system. But it wasn't a problem when we all, as a unit, was living in a shelter and collecting food stamps. And mind you, ladies and gentlemen, when I had to leave Massachusetts to get my daughter abruptly, I also had to quit my job. Yeah, I was working, but see, they're not going to mention that. They're not going to tell you that. They're just going to say, oh, and he says, this is a quote, I need the baby so I can keep my food stamps and housing. Hey, be a man, stop living off the system. Well, the plan was, as a family, we were going to grow out of the socialism, okay? Because, no, I don't believe in collecting from the government. But we were on hard times, and we were getting our lives together, and we had a baby to raise. So this was the best opportunity for us. But instead of sticking with the plan, she wanted to go south. And she wanted to do her while she was supposedly taking care of her dying loved one. In the midst of doing her, she got arrested. I came to my senses and said, I'm done, filed for custody, and left her. She was spent 3 months in prison. So if I had to quit my job and I got a baby on my hands, what am I supposed to do? I got to take care of the baby. I got to accept what I can accept. And I'm not ashamed of that. So when you say food stamps and housing, and you know what? If it wasn't for my baby, none of that would have been jumping off. And I got a right to take care of my baby and a duty to take care of my baby. But just remember, as a unit, we all were accepting that. And just to shine light on some more things, she doesn't work at all. At all. So, alright, moving right along. Next person up that we have is the daughter of Karen A. Let me pull her up real quick. Her name is Indira A. Potter. She's married. Indira A. Potter. Indira AYE hyphen POTTER. Indira A. Potter. And this is her right here. Right in the bottom. Let me blow it up for you. That's her right there. And the reason why she's being spoken about is because she decided to leave a comment on my YouTube channel. And give me a second, because I'm going to pull that one up as well. We're going to get into that as well. And she wanted to, you see that nose? She wanted to stick her nose up my ass and start sniffing. And along with sniffing, she had something to say. So she wrote it on YouTube. And give me a second. Let me find this shit. Let me find it. Where we at? Here we go. This chick right here. All right. So, this is what we got going on. So this is Indira A. Her YouTube channel is IndyPie214. That's INDYPI 214. And her comment was that he's not a good father. He's an evil man. I hope karma does you in. It's a shame that you're this delusional. Not talking about the physical abuse or why she left you. Okay, so I just told you, ladies and gentlemen, that my daughter's mother left Massachusetts to take care of her dying loved one. And when she left, everything was cool. The problem is that she got arrested. And I had to bring the child back to Massachusetts. And when I finally did speak to her in jail, I told her that I was filing for custody and I was leaving her. So what's going on is that Latasha, my daughter's mother, is sending wrong messages to the family members that I still want her. That I feel some type of way that we're not together. It couldn't be no further than the truth. There always will be something special for this woman because she buried my daughter. But that specialness is no bigger than a grain of salt. Basically saying if it wasn't for my daughter, there's a lot of things that I could have done with my channel to bring this woman down. I could have done this last year, but I decided not to. I decided to do it at the proper time, be professional about it, and show the transparency. So back to she left you and all that. Okay, if she did leave me, let's just say for the sake that she did leave me, which is not true, but let's just say that if she did leave me, I still moved on, still was taking care of my daughter in Massachusetts, and still didn't deserve those egregious claims that she made on me. So you're talking about 2018 when she came to Philadelphia after she left Massachusetts. A whole year and a half later is when she made the reports. So for the sake of argument, if she did leave me, it's obvious that I moved on. Because nobody was thinking about her. That's if it was true. But the fact is that she got arrested. I had to pick my daughter up, bring her from Philadelphia to Massachusetts, collect my thoughts, and realize I had to change things, which was leave her and file for custody. All right, so yeah, that's her. That's Indira A. Potter. Okay, that's who that is, and she had to stick her big honky nose into the situation, and I had to expose her. So I left. This is the cousin of my child's mother, the kidnapper. The kidnapper is right here. This is the kidnapper. Okay, that's the kidnapper. And so I apologize for not paying attention to the chat because I'm into giving up this story like it should be. So y'all, I'm gonna have to apologize to y'all. Y'all gonna have to bear with me. Your ex is abusing the child by keeping her from you. Yasha was returned. Shout out to you, bro. Definitely. Why can't both parents be mature and civil for the child's sake? I hate it when mothers or fathers keep their child distant from the other parent. It mentally and spiritually affects the child. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. I couldn't agree with you more. Okay, so where are we? This is the cousin of my child's mother, the kidnapper, Indira A. from West Philadelphia. Mother Karen A. Her mother is Karen A., the one I just showed. She persists with propaganda and continues to defame me without any proof or evidence of anything. I only met her once, shaking my head. Indy Pie 214, this is what she had to say below. And that's what she said. And this is what I wrote as well. So this is the cousin of my daughter's mother. She pursued with propaganda of me being abusive, not a good father, and evil without facts or proof to back it up. Seems to me she should worry more about her husband, Chris Potter, who continuously cheats on her. At least that's what my daughter's mother said once. Thanks for viewing, Indie Pie. I appreciate that. You helped the algorithm. And that's facts. That's what she told me. I don't know Chris Potter. I met him once as well. But, I said, damn, seemed like a cool couple right there. And she said, shit, they're not cool. Chris cheats on her all the time. I said, what? Yeah. It's a little insight endearing. She doesn't give a fuck about you. And there's more things I could say, but my point is going to be focused on transparency of how these people tried to destroy me and continue to try to destroy me. All right? So moving on. Get that out of here. Moving on. So, last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, the fourth person to introduce to y'all, the biggest down low undercover witch of them all. And the reason why I say she's big is because this is the one who comes with the peace. Can we all just get along type shit? All right? This is the one that she doesn't stir the shit, she churns the shit. All right? Now, introducing the one and only, the biggest piece of shit of them all, next to my baby's mother, Gwendolyn A. Ladies and gentlemen, Gwendolyn A. This is Gwendolyn. Hi, Gwendolyn. How you doing? Okay. Man, she has some interesting things to say today. See, I don't just put these people out there for any reason. All right? I got no reason to be putting people's faces on YouTube for no reason. All these women attacked me and assisted and conspired to take the resistance down. This is what they did. All right? Remember, this is the head one right here. This is the head one. This is my baby's mother. Don't forget what the faces look like. She's a chameleon. She can look like anything at any time. All right? Do not forget it. Let me see. I'm missing something. I'm missing another picture. Oh, this one right here. Bam. Yeah. I think I got another one. Hold on. I know I'm missing another one. Where the big girl one at? Looking for the big girl one. Y'all seen the big girl one. So, y'all see it in a minute. Y'all seen it already anyway. It's not going nowhere. I'll get to it. Baby mom. All three of these pictures, baby mom. Bam, bam, bam. Head witch. Okay? This is her aunt, Gwendolyn A. This is the second aunt, the shit stirrer. And you can go to her channel. Her channel is Gwen's Channel. And that's capital GWENS. Space, next word is channel, and that's all caps. Gwen's Channel. Tell her how you feel, especially after you hear what she wrote. I'm looking for that right now. Give me 1 second. Okay. Wait a minute. Stand by, ladies and gentlemen. I got this coming up right now. Here we go. Check this shit out. So, here we go again. You never appeared in court on the order. You never defend the charges, and PFA charges never came to court in Philadelphia, PA. First of all, putting words together is like putting 8 peas in a row on a plate for her, okay? You never appeared in court on the order. You never defend the charges, and PFA charges never came to court in Philadelphia. All right, so she's trying to say basically, ladies and gentlemen, that I never confronted Philadelphia with this situation, which is farther from the truth. Because, see, ladies and gentlemen, they were unaware that I had this channel and the magnitude of it. They were unaware of the magnitude of this channel. They thought I was just a rinky-dink channel that, was just putting up a few videos here and there. And most importantly, they did not know that you guys knew everything from day one. They didn't know that. Okay? So she's trying to say that I didn't make an appearance in Philadelphia. Well, Gwen, this is for you, Gwen. This is for you. And I'm going to show it one more time. Let me get this out of here. That's Gwen. Here we go, right here. Gwen, if I didn't make an appearance in Philadelphia, then Philadelphia would not have ruled this right here. Can you read, Gwen? I know it's kind of hard for you to put words together, but it says order to vacate. And now on this 13th day of May 2021, the temporary order in the above captioned matter is hereby vacated and action is dismissed. One of my favorite words. Without prejudice after a hearing. Signature of the judge, signed May 13th. Sealed like a motherfucker. So, Gwen, I don't know what you're talking about. What do you mean that I didn't make any appearances? And what if I didn't make any appearances? What bearing does that have on the decision that the judge made? Because for a judge to make this decision, I had to make the appearance, dummy. I had to. Okay? So, one more time. Gwendolyn A. This is she. The shit churner. Okay? Gets it real thick for you. So if you get a foot stuck in it, you're fucked. You're just going to get deeper and deeper and fucking deeper, and you're not going to be able to get out the shit. Yeah. So let me pull up the things that she had to say, because there was some more stuff she said. Where is it at? Oh, here we go. Bam. So I replied to that. Matter of fact, let me like it and love it, because I learned to love me first, Shout out to Keisha Cole. She put me down to that. But I always love and like my comments because I learned to love me first. Fuck everybody else who doesn't benefit me or have my best interests. Okay? Self-preservation is the first law of man, and I learned to love me first. So I said, why such lies, Gwendolyn? Hey, there's official paperwork from Philadelphia stating the case has been vacated and dismissed. It's also posted on my community wall at Gwen's channel, and that's her channel right there, ladies and gentlemen. If y'all want to make a comment, feel free to go over there and let her know how you feel about what she had to say. And here's another comment that she made, and this is on the video I put out over a week ago. Order vacated, case dismissed, and that's a reference to the paperwork that you just seen of the order being vacated. And she wrote here that needs to be reopened. Okay? So I replied, I said, you can yell from the highest mountaintop, Gwendolyn A. No one will believe the lies. Good attempt of a smear campaign, though. The courts ruled in my favor. You will not destroy this black man. All right? Now, this ain't a situation that you may have heard about recently with a certain radio personality. This ain't that situation, okay? Actually, that situation was confronted years ago. This is a situation of a black woman who was assisted with 3 other black women to destroy a black man for no goddamn reason other than pure hate. Other than pure hate, ladies and gentlemen. So I had to bring this to y'all, and I had to show y'all exactly what, you know, not all black men go through this, but a lot of us do. All right? I had to show y'all what we go through when it comes to trying to being part of our family. This is what we go through. We go through people like these people who I showed you, who would do anything, and guess what? They're always listened to. There's no hesitation to act on certain things. Because when it comes to the authorities, when it comes to a woman saying anything, they're going to act on it. They're going to take care of it for them. Why? Because it produces revenue, number one. It produces revenue. They know the city, the state, the government, they know they're going to get their money. They know they're going to get their money. So, let's take a look, and I'm going to take a moment of silence, light me up a cigarette real quick. But I just want y'all to pay attention. These are the women who could have took me down, and they're still trying to take me down. Actually, it's harassment now because I done had 3 of them say that I molested my daughter, and I have all the receipts. And trust me, I could go into a whole lot of stuff. A whole lot of stuff. First of all, Karen A, bottom left, and her daughter, and you can tell they all related because they got all the same. They got the same kind of fish lips. All of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fish lips. You can tell they related. But this one, Karen A, left corner, she's a public worker. She's not working right now because she's going through a legal battle with the sanitation department. She got injured. Okay, so I'm gonna leave that right there, and hopefully she shuts her fucking mouth because there's much more that I can say. But I want to see how far they're going to go because right now at this point, this is content. Okay, and this is truth. This is real truth and real content showing y'all how these women are trying to take me down. First top 4 is the same pick as the same woman, my baby mom. She's a chameleon. She can look many ways. Down the bottom, you have 2 aunts. And in the middle right here, let me switch this real quick. You have the 2 aunts right here. Bottom left corner, these 2 pictures are her aunts. And this is her cousin. Okay? Let me switch this. This is Latasha Supley's aunt in the left-hand corner. Next to this picture is another aunt. And next to this picture is her cousin, which is also the daughter of this aunt, Karen A. Okay? And these women are very, very, very miserable. To keep a man away from his daughter without any, and listen, I already know that my baby mom is filtering a lot of lies to them. But at the end of the day, if none of y'all believed it, if the courts didn't believe it in both states, if the detectives didn't believe it, then we know that these 3 women down here don't believe it. And because I know they don't believe it, and they're still rocking out with the baby mom, makes them even more evil. Because that shows right here, that shows that they would do anything to take a black man down. They would do anything to take a black man down. And that's just straight up evil, ladies and gentlemen. That's straight up evil. They know that there aren't any facts. They all know it. But they continue with the propaganda. And they continue with the defamation, with the lies. All right? So, Indira, she's a public worker as well. Social worker. And I'm going to leave that right there because I want her to run her fucking mouth. so I could get into her business. And y'all know how I do with my camera. I've already got shots of all three of them already. And I'm just waiting for them to keep coming so I can release this bullshit on them. Nothing crazy, little shocking, little like, why would they do that? Or, little stuff like that make you want to question their character, But nothing crazy, no crime that they committed. But I also have facts behind my visuals, okay? I also have more background stories of them. But I'm going to leave it right here. I ain't going to even talk about that shit. I'm not. Because I'm giving them their shot right now to bow the fuck out gracefully. You're dealing with an innocent man. You don't know who you fucking with. And it's just real. Y'all better think this over. Because the woman right here above y'all, these 4 pictures of the same woman, she gonna have y'all paying a lot of money out your pockets. This is a forewarning right here. Back the fuck up. I get police officers fired. I get them off the force. You're dealing with an innocent man. Keep fucking with me. You'll end up selling your house. That money you getting, Karen, that supposed money you getting for that lawsuit or that injury on that job, 75% of that going to come to me. You keep fucking with me. I got the tapes. I got the receipts. And if you want to go to the authorities and say, hey, he's threatening me, go right ahead. Because never once did I threaten you with violence. And that's just facts, y'all. That's just facts. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. I appreciate y'all hanging out, man. This is a breakdown of the Witches of Philadelphia. 4 pictures on top is Latasha Clara Supley, and on the bottom is her 2 aunts and her cousin. Gwendolyn A., Karen A., and Adira A. Potter. Right here in the corner, right-hand corner is an order to vacate. So as they put out lies and propaganda and falsehoods on the comments of my videos, I'm going to bring to y'all transparency. Okay? I'm going to show y'all the light. In fact, I'm going to show you the way. It's the resistance, man. I'll make sure y'all share this, man. It ain't every day that a single black dad gets to expose the people who's trying to take him down in a nefarious way. You understand what I'm saying? It ain't every day y'all get to see this. And as long as they keep running their mouth, there will be more content to bring to y'all. It's the resistance, man.
It's a very psychological thing that's happening here.